Hello everyone, Edain here and welcome back to the Edain Mod. This isn't in a stream. I know it's been a while since I have done a stream. Don't worry, I do have my reasons. But today we're going to be playing as Lothlorien and we're sieging Cirith Ungol. And yeah, Cirith Ungol is probably one of the toughest maps to actually attack. Once you get in there though, it does get easier. But the main reason I'm doing this is just so, well, the main reason I'm playing as Lothlorien is because, obviously, the vote for the tier list that I put out on Wednesday, it did end up going to Mordor, but Lothlorien was the other faction that was in the running, so I decided, since they didn't make the cut this time, we'll make a video on them now, and then we'll do the tier list next week. So that's the plan for those that don't know. And we are against Mordor because who else is better to defend Cirith Ungol than the orcs themselves? But there's also another reason I'm playing on this map, and that's because they have a little Easter egg right up here. If you can't guess by the webs what it is, then I can't help you. Yeah, this is just a nice, relaxed battle. Nothing too strenuous. Gollum's already right next to my base, so that's something to be happy about in the future. I was thinking of playing as Mordor in Cirith Ungol, but yeah, that makes it too easy. Oh, we've already got the archers? Good. Let's set them as a separate command group and get rid of this troll over here, because there's a troll over here. And let's build the forge. We'll make this into Mirkwood in time. First, we need to do some work. What do I go for? I think because we're playing against the orcs, we need Arrow Storm, so I'm going to get Veil of Mist first. Also, because slowing them down with the Mystic Stream does not do as much as you think.
We must protect the woods.
That's right, hit it while it's running away. Hit it while it's running away. Beautiful work. And I think, well, if Gollum sits there for too long, I'm going to get Galadriel early, and we're just going to have some fun with that.
Drive back these foul creatures.
Do I just build a border guard house, or do I go for the Galadriel quarters here? I don't know. Well, we've got the money for the Galadriel quarters, so I'm going to get the Galadriel quarters. And we're about to destroy this troll case. That's a bit more money. Oh yeah, there's another cave troll there. Thought the cave troll came back already. I was a bit worried. Yeah, Gollum's just going to keep coming and going. As long as we don't focus him, that's fine. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Yeah, I'm going to build Mirkwood here, but we are going to firstly go over here and take these settlements away from that troll there.
We can see the enemy.
It's Mordor, so I don't need to worry about pikemen.
Settle. Elves over here. Watch your
And we've got archers, so we can kill off that troll as well. And if those orcs just go straight for the base, they won't get far. Let's get the workers' tools, as I always do with Lothlorien first, because upgrading the base so you can get your better things. Oh, they went over there.
Keep your wits sharp.
Move fast, elves. Move with the wind.
Weapons ready, elves. Watch for the enemy. To the forest. Settle. We must protect the woods.
Go on, turn green for a bit.
Ready, elves. It's like the wind. Lothlorien archer.
Now you kill that troll. You save our Malon tree.
Stay focused, elves.
Now, what this Ambush of the Wood Elves ability does, it improves our damage by 50% as Lorien Elves, but as Mirkwood Elves, it applies knockback damage. And I'm hopefully going to show that off today, because we're going to get an early Mirkwood. Well, it looks like Mordor has gone for some archers of their own.
We bring swords from Lorien. Let them not rest. Keep your wits
Got some new units to join the fray. But they've brought up an army, not good. We need that arrow storm quick.
A Malon tree is under attack. They are no match.
Okay, these archers can go and deal with their archers over there. These guys should be able to destroy this troll cave, which is troll lair before the trolls come back. Oh, we lost the Malon tree, not good. Get those archers out.
Like the wind. This is the way.
See if I can get those other archers of theirs to move around. They destroyed the lone time, good. Gather that money, Let's get room milling on. No. The second I say let's get room milling on anything, I'm just like, are they worth it? The forge workers are definitely worth it because we need the garrison to save us.
We offer bows from Lorien. Don't let them through. Drive back these foul creatures.
If they're focusing our buildings and not on our units, they're in for a big trouble. They're in for a big trouble. That's right. My English is terrible. Get over it.
Attention. Watch your footing. Like the wind.
Yeah, they're focusing down the Galadriel quarters. That's currently getting leveled up. They're not going to get anywhere. Let's upgrade our combat training. The only way they're going to do anything to us is if they actually focus our units. And also focus on getting siege units, like trolls or actual siege. Let's get this melon tree built back up again so we can get our supply routes back to their maximum.
Let them not rest. They're invading.
Are those orcs dying? They will be now.
We bring swords from Lorien.
And those warriors to defend as well.
Homes must be defended.
Yeah, those black orc archers. There's a reason they're S tier. There's a reason they're the best of the best. And yeah, that Mordor got all three of those orc units really quickly.
We bring swords from Lorien.
Rebuild this melon tree.
Keep your wits sharp. We must protect
Beautiful.
the woods. Elves, over here.
Now let's go and get Mirkwood. That's another source of economy we're going to get, and the buildings will be tier 3 at base because we've gone for the forge workers tools already.
Weapons ready, elves.
I'm not playing around today.
Settle.
Don't worry, Gollum, I'm not worried with you.
Be quick. Lorien archers, ready for battle.
Get one more unit of archers, and then we can get the settlers tools, so our melon trees will have more economy running
Don't draw
in.
attention.
Then we want to be building some troop chambers and a vault of the king. And yep, the tide has turned. So, what's so special about this area? Well, when we get there, I will show you.
Be quick. This is the way. Don't draw attention.
Firstly,
we offer bows from Lorien. We must protect the woods.
just need...
These are their buildings.
Oh, here we go. A Minas Morgul fort is being destroyed by, I'm assuming, a troll.
It's a cave troll.
Good. The lair's destroyed. No, it's not destroyed.
They have
Well,
no
that's Minas Morgul fort is destroyed. That's good for us. That saves us a lot of time
Our homes must
in
be
destroying
defended.
that.
Don't let them through. Their evil ends this day.
We got a little bit of our PowerPoint meter up from that,
Be quick.
from participating in that destruction. Build the last 2 troop chambers so we can get our Mirkwood troops
The
super
enemy's
cheap.
close. Ready, elves. Watch for the enemy. Fire! They are no match.
Yeah, those poor old pikes.
Stay focused, elves.
Oh, those archers are so lucky they didn't actually turn around and attack my archers. But, oh,
Don't let them through. They're attacking our resources.
yeah, they really want my resources destroyed. Do we have? Yep, let's get the forge workers tools.
Creatures. Settle.
And then our economy, it will be at its maximum potential, which will really help us.
We bring swords from Lorien. Our homes must be defended.
Build up, yep, let's get some pikemen. Actually, no, cut down one of them, get that expanded
Keep your
storerooms.
wits sharp. Watch your
We're
foot.
going to need some pikemen to deal with whatever's over there.
Quick.
Firstly, though, we need Arrowstorm.
Watch for the enemy. Watch your footing.
The enemy, Gothmog, oh dear, and Mouth of Sauron. Ooh, we don't have hero killers yet.
We come to protect Middle Earth. Our homes must
I don't
be
have any
defended.
hero killers. This is a problem. Let's have Gothmog use his power right here. Oh, there's also Gorbag.
Settle. Watch your footing.
Let's play Ring Around the Roses with these enemies, shall we?
Our homes must be defended. Our homes must be defended. Keep your wits sharp.
Let's turn around and kill them.
Stand against them. They are no
With the extra power from Ambush of the Wood Elves, there should be... Yeah, Gorbag's definitely going to die.
maintain your balance.
Gothmog's in the corner, so he's not going to die very quickly, but the mouth of Sauron will. Yeah, how much of the Wood Elves is such a big advantage. Let's throw down that tower there. I'm going to make this a spy post so I can see. And this is a spy post so I can see. This one I'm going to give the Ban of Protection when I get the chance. So those are just ornery orcs. Oh, the Dark Marshal's there as well. Yeah, Gothmog's all that's left. If we actually focus him, we'll kill him. And since we're nearly at it, we're going to get Galadriel. And as much as I want to go for the Queen of the Lady of Light, where she refuses the ring, I feel like I should go for the other version this time, just because I hardly ever show off that version of Galadriel. And it's not like we need the gifts of Lothlorien to make our hero stronger. It's just a nice boost when it's necessary, and it's not really necessary today. Focus Black Horrocks over everything else. Those orcs will be easy pickings when they get too close. The AI doesn't always respond to the arrow storm. Yep, perfect. Yep, Gollum's nearby as well. Let's fall back. No point in fighting the Dark Marshal when we're not going to win. Let's get the Mystic Stream just so we can slow down the orcs. Ugh, I hate this power so much.
One of the Malon trees is ready. There, another. That creature Gollum is near.
Yep, and you better be ready.
The enemy is at hand. Our lands are in trouble. Drive back these foul creatures.
Let's get the
Maintain your balance.
archers defending our Mirkwood Watch post. And let's get Gollum. Don't let him escape. Oh, Galadriel, that hit. Beautiful.
We must protect the woods.
Here we go, the Queen of Twilight. Accept the One Ring's power. In place of a Dark Lord, you will have a Queen. Still not good against heroes, though. You need Celeborn for that duty. And we're not able to give him his armor anymore, but that's fine.
A Malon tree is under attack.
Put the banner protection on there.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, we're Galadriel now. We should have no trouble just mowing down these hordes of orcs. The only problem we have are the enemy heroes. We need to keep Galadriel alive. And Celeborn can do that quite well. And since our Merkle units are cheaper, let's get some of them instead.
We bring swords from Lothlorien against sharp.
And it should be better in certain circumstances as well. Yeah, Galadriel's damage doesn't skyrocket, but her AoE is just as potent. Well, it should be. Yeah, it's still potent. Anything that gets too close just gets knocked back.
We come from Mirkwood.
I am not a merc.
Weapons ready. This is the way. Like the wind.
Will you look into the mirror?
The enemy is in.
Will you look into them?
They're attacking one of our Malon trees.
Yeah, I'd say the competition you want, if you can get Mirkwood quickly, is to get Mirkwood Swordsman and Lorien Bowman. Because Lorien Bowman with the ambush do extra damage, and Mirkwood Swordsman get an armor form, which makes them even more efficient in their duty as the tanks. Let's not get Haldir. Let's get Legolas in here. Everybody loves Big Boy Legolas. Yeah, thanks to Celeborn, no hero can stand a chance. Let's make everyone cower in terror. I do prefer the new version of that compared to the old one. The old one was just the base BFME 2 Ring Hero Galadriel ability. Not that cool. Anyway, Galadriel, you can summon lightning now to attack a base, and it actually hits enemy units in the radius as well, it seems. Yeah, her building damage is pretty substantial. Even in her base form, her building damage does wind, well, it It looks like it's doing wind, but I don't think there's actually an element of wind
We do not yet know.
in Edain. Or Pathmiller in general, to be fair. Let's go get some Silverthorn arrows.
I am not alone.
Oh, and we need some command points. Let's just get all of them. I'm feeling generous, get all the command points. Now, for those that don't know, back in the day with Galadriel, back in 3.8, if you got Galadriel, you can no longer get the
Let your heart
Ents or Elves from Mirkwood. You were denied your siege units and your exterior units. But nowadays you don't actually have that restriction. The only restriction you have is you can't give the gifts of Galadriel to all your heroes. Which is why you normally should do it before you get the ring. But we found the ring straight next to our base. So I thought, why not? Why not do it? Get Haldir in here. Oh, this is a clump. That's a clump. Treacherous as the sea. Oh, that is beautiful. I know she'll have Galadriel every now and again with her power, the Queen of Twilight power, which I guess is formed temporarily, but it's so much better when you have it permanently.
We can use the Silverthorn arrows now. We must stay alert. Maintain your
We
balance.
come to honor that illusion.
The enemy is at hand.
We are proud to fight alongside them. Let's get the Captain of the Watch as well, just so we have that protection for the base. Speaking of protection, I didn't even get the banner protection on here. Oh, that's another thing. In previous versions of this mod, back before... this is Edain 4.0, not 3.8. But in the previous versions, these Malon trees would have two other abilities you could get. One you can only get if you reject the ring or accept the ring as Galadriel. If you accepted the ring, you got a massive AoE attack constantly surrounding the tower. And I think if you got the Blessed version, it wasn't as good, the ability you could get, but you could, it would be like a heroic statue, which is pretty good in itself. Let's get Thranduil now. Oh, Celeborn, who are you fighting? Get you out of there. And get you back in there. Bolt strike. Get rid of that Dark Marshal.
They're attacking our resources.
If the rest of our units die, that's fine. Just means I can get my best units. Yeah, the way I use it is kind of like how Botha has his pickaxe.
Hold your positions.
You should use that against enemy buildings. It does do quite a bit of damage. Let's just stun everyone in this area. And then run in and kill them all. They start running and then they can't escape. I am patient. I can wait. Let's get the Queen of Twilight and Refuge in the Woods, because I want some healing on this Malon tree. Now, what Queen of Twilight does when you're in the Queen of Twilight form, well, it's the same as when you're in the Lady of Light form. You just make a giant tornado. I'm just going to have that direct itself all the way over here. And something I also learnt in one of my... I think I might have shown that battle, but when you're playing as... when you get the ring as Galadriel, in her base form you get to choose whether to accept or reject it. But if you're in either the Queen of Twilight form or Lady of Light form, the choice is already made for you. If you're in Lady of Light, you reject the ring, you get a more powerful Galadriel permanently. Or if you accept the ring, or if you have a Queen of Twilight form open, you accept the ring by without choice. So do be aware of that if you intend on getting. If you play with the ring and then you see the ring you pick up with Galadriel, make sure she's in either a base form so you can choose, or you're in the preferred form you want to be, so you don't have to wait for the power to expire before you get the upgrade. How are you moving?
The enemy's
They have not rebuilt that outpost. Then I shall take it.
Every day it grows in strength.
Archers of Mirkwood.
Give our guys some upgrades. Can now get the Galadriel I Guardians, which,
I sense a dark.
after playing some of the Defend the Shine maps a bit more, I do really like them. They've got silver thorn arrows on base, which does extra damage to heroes and monsters, and also magic damage, so enemies that don't do well against magic damage, which are quite a few enemies actually, including buildings. There's a reason silver thorn arrows are the most expensive archer upgrade in the game. They are that important. Galadriel's almost level 10 now. Originally her level 10 was just a word of power, but so many heroes had word of power that they changed it to be all shall love me in despair. Enemies are briefly fight for Galadriel and have less armor for the duration. So that's pretty cool. It's a convert, which also weakens the enemies you convert. So a lot of Galadriel's thing that she does when she accepts the ring is just doing AoE damage. Yep, her attacks hit building and other buildings in the vicinity. Medium AoE fear. Medium or small AoE flood ability, which is immediate. AoE damage building ability. Not as large as Earthquake, but still pretty strong.
Our valor will stand.
Should not be
I am
underestimated.
not alone.
We're low on
Let
resources.
him speak.
Yep, here we are finally at Cirith Ungol. We have no infantry left.
The enemy is at hand.
Oh, that's kind of sad actually. I'll get the guy soon. Is that a hero? It is, because he flew away. Yeah, that's what Celeborn can do. Enemy heroes are far away from him, and he can bring them closer to him. Or vice versa, if they're close to him, they will then be flung away. Yeah, Queen of Twilight used to be an AoE ability, or Shall Illusion and Despair even. Yep, now they are ours.
Darkness has returned.
And they die quite quickly because they are orcs with less armor. Meaning it's taking more damage with their pitiful 90 health pool. Let's just throw down the water. Cry me a river. No, stop. It's actually a larger AoE than what the icon indicates, which I do like. Okay, we've got the Galadriel Guardians, all three of them. Get Master Blades, we can start getting some Palace Guards. Although the Palace Guards only really protect the two Wood Elf heroes, Thranduil and Legolas, it's still a pretty good ability to have, and they're also really strong. They can switch between their swords and their pikes now. Before they couldn't, they were always a spear unit, but you can make more of them. Oh yeah, look at that. That only technically hit one unit, but it's spread to all of them. Pretty incredible if you ask me. Bullshit, but incredible. And Galadriel is going in there. Not a care in the world. We're going to get Lady of Light so we can create the Vingalot. Which, for those that don't know what the Vingalot is, it's the boat that Erendil guided into the that Erendil road into well, in the first age and destroyed the largest dragon Ancalagon with the power of his Silmaril. And he's also the father of Elrond. My heroes and units in a wide range gain damage and armor, speed and damage. Doesn't stack with Galadriel's blessing. If Galadriel has rejected one ring, the bonuses are doubled. Obviously we didn't reject the ring, we accepted the ring. So obviously we're only getting extra damage and vision range, speed and damage by 20%, not 40%. But anyway, this is what we get if we come over here. There's a bunch of trolls in webs, very terrifying, but there's also Shelob. This is not a temporary Shelob, this is a permanent Shelob. Who is, by the way, also quite tough. Until you shoot with everything you've got. Yeah, being a mini cavalry unit means that having all archers is not a smart idea. Yeah, she'll try to escape. I'm going to let her escape by stopping the attack. Oh no, she's... Is she invulnerable? Yeah, she's invulnerable. So basically, every time you get close to killing her, she will try to escape. Don't know why she's super slowed, but she was. But when she escapes, she will leave behind 500 resources. And then she'll come back at full health, and you can do the whole thing again. However, she does keep her levels, so she was at level 3 at that point when she escaped. She'll come back at level 3, because obviously she didn't die. Now, I'm not exactly how long it takes for her to come back, but yeah, that is pretty much the whole Easter egg of this map. Is if you play patiently enough, you can just get lots of money from Shelob, and just even one unit of Orc Pikemen can kill her and get 500 resources back, which is pretty good. Don't get me wrong, that is really good. Go down some wind. Make people invisible. Have gradual shouts. Yeah, it's saying it deals heavy damage to enemy buildings, and it doesn't even touch a Mordor barracks. That's kind of disappointing, honestly. Disregard the fact it's tier 3. And it should do some damage.
Before the orcs came down from the north.
I'm surprised our army has lasted this long. Yet here we are, the Guards of Thranduil in protected formation. They equip their swords instead of their spears. And in their pike form, when they're nearby a Mirkwood building, they receive armor and grant the buildings armor. And also the cats having heavy armor. But when they're in their sword form, when they're near Legolas, Thranduil, or Tauriel, which you can get Tauriel, she is your tier 3 power over on the left. They get extra damage and good stuff, which you can never deny is good. Let's have a nice view of everything here. Now, this map is so difficult to maneuver through that I'm actually going to just run through here and destroy the fortress first. Because if you destroy the main part of the fortress, they can't rebuild their base. So once that's done with, we can carry on our day. Let's get some Beornings out here. Put them all in sword mode. Let's just run through here. I have no intention of fighting these guys. Let's just make our way through. Let's have the beekeepers just kill off those archers. Make our way to the center and destroy it.
Our homes must be defended.
Everyone fully upgraded?
Watch for the enemy.
Good. Oh yeah, I've never shown off this ability here, the Thorn Arrows. The old magical Thorn damage deals less damage overall than normal, but knocks enemy units away. So they get the Ambush with the Wood Elves for Mirkwood, just for getting level 3. I believe it's level 3. Yeah, level 3. And they have awesome looking arrows as well, they turn green. So I think looks awesome. If they actually do fire. And look at that. They do the Silver Thorn knockback before even killing the enemy. And I can't actually tell how much health this tower has, so we're just going to keep attacking it until it dies. There's also barracks here, but... How are my Beornings doing? Good, I'm not going to turn him into a bear when he's surrounded by... Oh, there goes the tower. I'm fair certain that can't be rebuilt, so let's just destroy everything now. I turn him into a bear. I'm feeling like some bear. Oh, it's beautiful. This also reminds me of the Defend the Shire map when you play as Rovanian, which is technically Isengard. But if you choose the faction of Isengard, you get to play with the Men of Dale, Men of Lake Town, the Dunlendings, and also Beornings, by the way. You can, if they take too much damage, turn into bears. Or they can just have constantly bringing out honey. Let's just throw this out so to say we did. I don't like this power. It should not be a tier 4 power, honestly. I mean, it's great for crowd control, but does Lothlorien really need that kind of crowd control? I mean, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. They might need that kind of crowd control, but I personally don't feel like they do. Oh yeah, that Cirith Ungol barracks that was there, that's only there for if you play as Mordor, you can then just get Cirith Ungol troops without even needing to build the settlement building, which I think is cool. There's a lot of nice, cool features to this map that get not overlooked, but definitely should be looked more into. Oh, level 5 bear, don't die. Oh no. That makes me sad. I'm going to arrow storm these orcs out of anger. And because I have the money to do other things as well. But there we have it. Cirith Ungol has been sieged, and we are victorious. Oh, lightning. That scared me a little. Throw down some water everywhere.
The great emptiness of Khazad-dûm feel your heart.
Can she really hit from that far away? No. Well, yeah, if she can hit the building from that far away, just not the actual power from that far away. Okay. I mean, that is incredible. If I had Galadriel in here, just shooting lightning at everything in range, that's hilariously strong. Oh, victory! Oh, beautiful. Yeah, Cirith Ungol is a simple map, but it is also really good. I do enjoy it. Mainly because of the little Shelob Easter egg you can go and have fun with. So if you've all enjoyed me just using Ring Hero Galadriel to destroy everything, as you should, as you always should. And I hope you all enjoy this week's content, and we'll have something similar for you next week. I'll see you all then. See ya.